Son, and Holy Spirit, a unity of three co-eternal persons. Number 2, I accept the death of Jesus Christ on Calvary as the atoning sacrifice for my sins, and believe that through faith in his shed blood, I am saved from sin and its penalty. Number 3, I renounce the world and its sinful ways and have accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior, believing that God, for Christ's sake, has forgiven my sins and given me a new heart. I accept by faith the righteousness of Christ, my intercessor in the heavenly sanctuary, and accept his promise of transforming grace and power to live a loving, Christ-centered life in my home and before the world. I believe that the Bible is God's inspired word, the only rule of faith and practice for the Christian. I covenant to spend time regularly in prayer and Bible study. I accept the Ten Commandments as a transcript of the character of God and a revelation of his will. It is my purpose by the power of the indwelling Christ to keep this law, including the fourth commandment, which requires the observance of the seventh day of the week as the Sabbath of the Lord and the memorial of creation. I look forward to the soon coming of Jesus and the blessed hope when this mortal shall put on immortality. As I prepare to meet the Lord, I will witness to his loving salvation, and by life and word help others to be ready for his glorious appearing. I accept the biblical teaching of spiritual gifts and believe that the gift of prophecy is one of the identifying marks of the remnant church. Number 10, I believe that my body is the temple of the Holy Spirit and will honor God by caring for it, avoiding the use of that which is harmful, abstaining from all unclean foods, from the use, manufacture, or sale of alcoholic beverages, the use, manufacture, or sale of tobacco in any of its forms for human consumption, and from the misuse of or the trafficking in narcotics or other drugs. I know and understand the fundamental biblical principles as taught by the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I purpose by the grace of God to fulfill his life, his will, by ordering my life in harmony with these principles. I accept the New Testament teaching of baptism by immersion and desire to be so baptized as a public expression of faith in Christ and his forgiveness for my sins. And the last one, I accept and believe that the Seventh-day Adventist Church is the remnant church of Bible prophecy, and that people of every nation, race, and language are invited and accepted into its fellowship. I desire to be a member of this local congregation of the World Church. And if you accept and are striving to live by these principles, would you just show that by raising your hand? Okay. We've seen their commitment to Jesus, their commitment to the faith of the Bible, and I'd like to entertain a motion that we receive them into church membership following their baptism. Motion and second. And I'd like to invite all those in favor of welcoming them, both as and supporting them in their decision to follow Jesus. Just stand with them and show your support for them in this decision that they're making to follow Jesus. You have a church that is going to be praying for you and supporting you in your Christian walk. So our order's a little bit different now. We can go ahead and have a seat. And we're going to, as we prepare for the baptism, we're going to have a children's story. So